Welcome back to yet another beautiful episode of the Yap and Yap Show. And I'm with the panel, guys.
Yeah, man, we are here today. We don't know what we are discussing about, but we shall discuss.
I don't know either. I didn't look at it until when I got here. So I'm as excited as you guys.
It must be an interesting topic.
It should be. It better be as hot and
Very
spicy.
ready to brainstorm and see how
Exactly. So, for our title today, guys, the thing is, I regret marrying my wife. You guys are ready? On my side, I have a marriage counselor, my marriage counselor. And on this side, doctor. You diagnose issues before we see them.
waliwo okwagala okuva ku miyayo gy'e Kampala ate n'oteeka miyayo waka.
Nowejjusa nogana naviira ki ku miyayo gy'e Kampala ate ng'ogwewaka gwe muyayo ogusinga.
Kufuukira akabasa.
So this person says, don't get me wrong, I love my wife, but she's simply not a good life partner. She does not work and never really has, refuses to create or use a budget, and is overall very inconsiderate of me. If we were watching TV together, we watch what she wants to watch. If there is a vacation or family event we go to, it is what she wants to do. When our house is decorated, it is decorated to her tastes. Not that our house has really been a great place to live. She isn't really domestic by any means and is a hoarder. Boxes are stacked against the walls of every room. I can't recall the last time that dressers in our bedroom didn't require reaching over a pile of clothes to access any of the drawers. But it's really mostly my fault. I wasn't quite apparent by the time we got married that she was never going to earn anything beyond wage minimum, despite my consigning on her college loans. Like, that's very important, so that she could earn a degree that she went on to never use, but she came from a pretty rough home. I felt bad for her. My self-esteem, never the best, was at the low when we got together as teenagers. No girl has ever shown me attention by this point, and it felt like she was the only one who ever did. I said I'm only reading 3 paragraphs. Okay. What wasn't clear to me then, and wouldn't be clear to me for years afterwards, is how uncaring and inattentive she is towards me and the rest of our family. Despite being a stay-at-home wife, she rarely cooks. If we aren't ordering most of the time, I am feeding myself and the kids. I am the one who has to help our kids with the homework, who has to stay on top of our appointments. I set up and manage all of their accounts. I go to the school conferences alone. I am expected to do the dishes, the trash, walk their dog, they have a dog, pay the bills, and if I am sick and can't do any of those things, then they just don't get done. I am better enough until I am better to do them. So this person says they still love their wife, and if I were to leave her, I would be pushing her into homelessness because she has nothing. She comes from a home that has nothing. So he says he's tired of being on his own, despite being surrounded by others who don't ever think about him. So guys, that is our issue today.
You know, when you are dating, that is the moment where you need to open your eyes. So much. You even get the inner lens to see whatever you can't see before seeing them when you've gotten married.
For me, what is even puzzling me with these issues of men paying for women school fees and then the women running off with the next guy that comes along.
It's impossible to marry a person who paid for school fees. It's not impossible.
No, some can bear, and you pay. They give you time. You get married,
but
after some time they get bored. Never.
Anti kati olaba
yalaba nti
abeera
abakusasula.
n'endowooza eri nti I'm getting married to him because he did something for me.
In return, yeah.
So I have to get married.
Yeah,
I have to get married to him. Musasule.
So
naye era omukwano gwo teguba gwati guli serious nga wonasanga omuntu you date biki ne kati onajja kufumbira olw'okuba nti wamuweerera naye era kigutuuka
other option.
Wabaawo gw'aba ayagala aba akwagalako muweerera buweerezi naye wabaawo obi.
Because there is always attraction in whatever angle.
But
and sometimes sometimes you can get married to someone where you are not deep in love with that person, but
because you attract
it happens more so. Women, your character, Shege, how you treat me, how you behave at home. Some women, when you get married, they start being men in the house.
But
like now, that one, she's
so
becoming
there are
man.
men that are not treated as kings in their homes. Because tell me why my man is not my king when he comes home.
No, and that's what I've told you. That they are women, when they get married, they start behaving like men in the house. They want to be bossy, they want to order, they want to do whatever thing a man can do. They even start requesting, let me work, I get money, I start paying the bills. Yet we women, we want women who behave gulch, behave like a woman. Shige, nga weisize ddala ng'omukyala.
You're supposed to be down to earth.
Shige, not being down to earth. That one is completely different. But omukyala go take a waka, and you know this woman can cook, can wash, can do anything to make the home run, because those are your obligations. But when you get married and you start seeing the woman, the opposite side, ngakola birala, then obongo bukolashi. Obongo, now that's the burden that the man has right now. He runs the home alone.
He provides for
the home alone. So the woman is just a beneficiary.
And she doesn't work.
Yes.
She doesn't take care of the children. She doesn't cook, or she doesn't give orders.
Sometimes she's a parasite.
Yes, she's just a parasite.
She's a parasite, depending on the guy.
Hey,
so
she's
the man
a
is a host.
And then you start blaming a man for getting another wife, another woman outside. That is where things come from.
Like, guys, I'm so shocked. Like, I'm because I told you I didn't read this story beforehand. Usually I read the stories so that I can be like, when I'm telling you guys, I can go through and explain. But it's like right now I'm just like breaking down everything in my head, and I'm like, wow.
Katola, women forget. Omusajja ayinza okulwawo okuddeeka. Nenga there are some reasons as why aliddewo okuddeeka. Olw'okuba afunye omuntu amuwa essanyu eri gy'ali, w'akomawo eka awulira nti
it's a burden to even come home.
Agenda kudda ewaka bamuyise bubi abeere nga atali musajja naye ng'ate eri ayinayo omuntu amuyise obulungi.
I think what I want to point out is that, and what I want us to concentrate on, because I want to acknowledge that this person who writes this story acknowledges their problem, that this is partially their fault.
Sorry, you'll be fine.
COVID, eh?
COVID.
Get some COVID-X.
Let's do that show.
So,
the guy talks about how he didn't have self-esteem when they were dating.
Yeah, because he never had money. You know, self-esteem comes with money. When you get money, automatically self-esteem has to come. Even confidence in men, it has to come.
Because he mentioned that point where he's like, the girl comes from a rough home, but I also had issues with my self-esteem. And I'm like, so you settled for someone that you saw was in your league.
And they were young, so they thought it was just by nature. Let's grow up together, let's have sex, let's have the experience. But at one moment, they're becoming serious. And then they went into something serious.
But I think the lady just wanted someone to be with. And she wasn't ready to
I want to ask you guys because...
not being with you know, these ladies always look for security.
It's just a walkover.
Me, I will confess, I love the idea of a wedding, like the white wedding. Trust me, any day, you tell me we get married, I'll run for that. Marriage, after the wedding and everyone has left and I have to come and sit with those responsibilities, I'm not ready for. That is something that you guys have to even teach me as time goes on.
That's the thing.
Marriage is between two
That's
people.
the thing. I know. The thing is like what she's saying. People enjoy the goodness of that
Of the wedding.
of the wedding.
And that is
But doing what it takes for the marriage to survive is also another
And that is what I'm saying.
another different thing. So very many women they dream to have that day, but making that day survive for a long for all the years is also another problem. You can have the wedding, you can have the wedding gown, you can put on everything, you can dress the way you want, you can have the big
and they feel excited
cameras
on that
and
day.
watch.
Because we
big
dream
tents and
about it
everything.
since we were babies.
But you don't know the meaning of
making
marriage.
that day a reality. It is on that day is not the reality. The reality is after the wedding.
After
When
people-
everyone has
after
left.
people have
When
left.
everyone has left.
And-
Has left.
and
Because
that
that is when you are going the man has to sleep on you. That is one. You have to have sex, no matter the case.
That one is a good one.
Two, you have to give birth, no matter the case. You have to take care
care
of
him.
of him
Whether
as
he comes
as
back
he also
drunk or
provides.
what, you have to
So if he does not provide, it's another problem. If you also don't fulfill your obligations as a woman,
another
it's also another problem. And either people will start asking you, why aren't you giving birth? Why aren't you doing this?
You came
Why
to
aren't you
fill our
doing this?"
toilet.
And now when the man comes back that wafumbye jakuza why what
Lwaki
happened?
tewafumba? Kyalese ssente za
Yet
kamera.
everything is there. And it bores, the worst bit of it bores when a woman does not know how to cook.
Aye.
Batamanyi kukola bintu bya waka.
Kati omusajja alina omuyigiriza
This is when the
okukola.
things that we watch in Nigerian movies actually come to play in real life, and you're like, wow.
And
You at home, you would wish to have that dish, you would wish to have your friends come at home, eat together.
you have a
But
wife
the woman
who's going
cannot
to
cook.
prepare,
She cannot even do anything at home. Ayagala oleete maid omuteekewo.
and obuzibu bwe bujjira mikwano gyo gizze gikukyalidde naye gw'oli mu kiyungu.
The
Gwe
internet
mukazi.
has been going ablaze.
That is okay. That is okay. You can cook together. But the worst to the worst, you are going to buy KFC. You are going to buy food from a restaurant to come and serve your friends.
The internet has been going ablaze about men sleeping with the housemates.
And you know the reason as why men sleep with the housemates? Housemates batuuka ekiseera ne bakola emirimu gyammwe abakazi. Kati omusajja ajja kukomawo ewaka leeti omukazi
you guys are
nze
scary.
neebase ndi ku ssimu gundi genda otegekere ddala gundi emmere.
Oli gwatandika okulaba.
But let me
When
tell
you
you,
can cook
surprisingly
ramen,
for me, the home I grew up in, when our mother, and I really appreciate that lady, because when we were growing up, every time our dad came home, she's like, serve everyone else, leave daddy alone. Because that's like her duty. And that is the life we grew up seeing.
Yes.
You touch everyone else's plate, not dad's plate.
Kyogera si byakufiirawo.
Ate no
More so when you are two at home. That is when you show the man that I can take care of you.
even if he comes back late.
Yes. N'ozukka n'omuwa emmere.
Omutegekera, n'omuwa emmere.
N'ovaawo n'ogenda ku mirimu okola, you find the home nga it's a home.
N'ogamba he left
It's a home.
someone home.
He left someone at home.
Waka walinga wataalese muntu.
N'ovaawo nga you are only two people like this. Naye waka n'osanga nga wona it's a different
You
story.
want my nails to be destroyed? I don't do nails, but I'm just asking for the women who have them.
Now,
Don't come for
abalinamu
me.
ku bwongo
Oba
abazinoonya,
toli marriage
I will not
material.
give you money for your itinerary. Simanya nti you want to do nails, you want to do hair.
Sibanvi, simanya
Hey.
biki. Ojja musanga nga ye muntu abeereko abeera bw'ati.
Now I give you money for nails, I give you money for hair, I give you money for everything, and then you cannot do what you're supposed to do.
Because you have long nails, you
Am
don't
I
want
mad?
ways to spoil your nails.
Eh? Am I mad? I can't be mad at just up to that extent. I move out and look for money to provide you, and for you cannot take care of me. Who is going to do it? So in the two, we are in the house, two people, and you want me to bring a maid? Eh? You want me to bring a maid? There is a kagalo kangamba. You know what? Me I don't cook, me I don't wash. me, I don't, she told me, I don't cook, I don't wash. And I'm like, look at this idiot. You've been at your father's place, doing everything. And you are here shouting at me, Mommy, I don't cook, I don't wash, I don't. And who is going to do that?
Let me tell you something, Professor. You see, some of those village girls, when they come to Kampala, they want to pretend as if they don't know anything to do with housework. Bagala obulamu obuli obuwewe.
She has come to enjoy what it means to live life.
No, yes, you enjoy. But if you decide to get married to someone,
do what you're supposed to do.
Do what you're supposed to do.
Do your duties.
These are obligations.
So you guys are now just meeting.
The thing is, please, do what you're supposed to do. Okay, I've grown up now. I am a married woman, I am a married man. If when I'm going back home, you know or I need to put there something at home. Every day I'm at home, money every day nino spending emitwalo ena at home.
So when you're
so now I cannot move out of home, just going out in bars and doing everything. Yet I know I have to provide something at home.
And when you're at home, at least you leave something. If you've traveled for a week, you need to leave something.
I need to leave something.
So for our brother on the internet, what do you have to tell him? Because this is a person who is living
that's what I said.
See,
even I pity now our age mates are getting married. I pity them for one reason. One, ova mumusege gwe wande gye nodda mu gwekololo. Nova mu gwekololo nodda mu gwemashindye. Ugwe muyenga nno kale kaleko. Niye nodda mu gwemashindye. Tegera nga gukula gati gusula muyenga kumbe
kuva. Kati atolaba challenge professor eriwo. These ladies are funny. Ojja mufuna nga just abereke wo wiki emu akulage nti akola emirimu. But once you get her and you're going to stay together for the rest of your life, that is when you know all the
no, from the beginning.
I'm going to tell you from my experience.
From the beginning, you need to come up as a man, you know, when you're at my place, this and this and this.
Professor,
and this.
may I have a problem with that?
They don't listen.
I have a problem with that because I have dated someone. I have dated someone and we went to that stage where we were going home now, so that we can see how we move forward. Because now it's no longer a restaurant. Let's go home and see how things move. So I would go because I'm a woman. I reach there, I clean. I don't do laundry. That one I can tell you. I no longer do guys' laundry. But I would sort the laundry, change the sheets. If there is some ironing to do, I would do that. Like clean the house, wash the utensils. Tell me why this man them, a month after we have broken up, he calls me and he's like, I found a girl I have been dating. She came over at my place and she told me she doesn't clean. That is why I have called you. Me, I want you back. I'm like, so go what's on them? No about area so wafuna your house girl. Come your house girl. No sara come your house girl.
That's the lifestyle right now. These girls between dating, they only want to go to CJ, KFC, outings, clubbing,
and don't mistreat those ones that do the right thing.
And they don't want to do the right things. Yama you wana mutwaleyo, fuck her and that's the day. That's it. Yet when you get into marriage, it's a different story. Sometimes necessary kubula, not always na kalipa no gamba. No, you don't think about it. You are looking for money. You want money, and then
but then also because when we do those things, you guys take advantage of us. Me, I'm a victim.
Advantage of you how? And that's the problem.
Atali responsible.
Olinga yalitali responsible.
No. When what are you going to teach your kids? You cannot even do it at home.
You can't wash. You can't do what?
I can wash, but let me tell you guys, at least treat me well, so that when I do those things, it's worth it.
When sometimes we become too nice, we become bogus into your eyes.
You guys
so I don't want to be a vagabond
from your
just just because I'm being nice to you.
And you carry your past experiences with us.
Let me do my role as a man. If I'm to provide, let me provide. Let me do the protection, that is security. Let me see the future where we are
and
going.
You do your role as a woman.
Yes,
So I'm
and
going
do
to
your
tell
role
you
as
one
As a
thing.
woman in the house.
That most people told this person, everyone is advising him to get a divorce.
Yeah, that is it. Aina muleka bulesi.
Oh, yatomera.
This one is like switch genders in the house. That would be my spouse. She's like, I am currently battling medical issues, which means nothing is getting done.
Bakabera bombi ebbanga ly'enkana for
He
how
doesn't say.
long? He should let you.
But long enough to have a few kids in the house.
And the man took long okubiraba because ebyo birabirawo ku ntandikwa kati.
No, kati omanyi naye
Because
kizibu ekiriwo.
what you see from the beginning,
Because you guys
something waliwo
check-
ekintu ekitakyuka, just know that thing will never change.
I think love made him blind.
No, you know in the beginning, because maybe the woman maybe ofunye olubuto, then you're like, maybe alibikola kubanga she's pregnant. And then even when she has a baby, she no longer does the things.
Nanti that's the thing, muleka abikole. Muleka abikole. Bwaba wakubikola muleka abikole. I'm making sure nti weebiri. And byebimu kubimuleetera okuzaala n'obulungi bayida. Akola ku exercise. Oyeza ku bintu, oyeza ku ngoye.
Your theories will make us be kind.
Newamala
No, I
okuzaala
know.
tekimugana teeka wali mwana n'akola
Aye.
ebintu bw'aba ayagala
Aye,
ennyo omwana
doctor,
wakuba omulanga.
you as a
No,
doctor,
see.
you're giving us bad advice on
No,
here.
if
Unless-
Bwobanga said
unless-
that Ozirina.
unless-
No, you don't have the money.
If I have a baby for you, this
If
one I
it's-
can tell
if
you,
it's a
I am
cesarean
not yet
section.
married. My husband, if I have a baby for you, give me 2 years to take care of our baby.
If it's a C-section, awo nsobola
My dear.
2 years to
okwadvisinga.
take
My
care
dear.
of our baby.
Si gwe azaala wenka.
Si yazaala.
Zalo.
No, my dear, just know.
N'omusajja
Just know.
azaala.
Character is different, but the
So-
shape and everything doesn't change.
Ah.
What you have
Me, I
is what other
decided.
women have.
Me, I'm speaking to my
Era
sister.
bw'oba ng'ozaala, n'omulala naye asobola okunzaalira.
Akuzali.
Professor, weba C-section, awo nsobola okuwa
It for today. Don't forget to like and share, subscribe.
But for biri byagambye the TV thing, ebyo bya bulijjo,
That is petty things,
women,
yeah.
Kanalaba
TV,
byayagala n'okiri.
Bagula
baziwamba.
TV
You
and
just buy one and put it in your bedroom or use your
If you
phone.
want to watch
Check
But
it.
yeah, guys, thank you for coming. Thank you guys for your opinions on the panel. Don't forget to subscribe and
Like,
have a
follow, and
lovely time.
comment.
Bye.